Hare Krishna. There is always a deep exchange of emotions between a pure devotee and God, which is called as Leela. We have already shared several pastimes that Lord Krishna performed with his pure devotees, Srila Prabhupada and Srimad Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj. Today we bring you another divine and beautiful Leela. As mentioned earlier, Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj arrived in Bhubaneswar in 1974 on the orders of his Guru Srila Prabhupada to establish an ISKCON temple. In 1977, Srila Prabhupada laid the foundation stone of the Sri Krishna Balaram temple in Bhubaneswar on the auspicious day of Nityananda Trayodasi. After about 14 years of struggle, Srimad Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj consecrated the temple on Nityananda Trayodasi in 1991. We have already detailed how Lord Jagannath, Baladeva, Subhadra and Sudarshan Dev came to Gurudev just days before the temple's inauguration, as per Srila Prabhupada's instructions. Today we will describe the Leela that Lord Jagannath performed with his pure devotees Srila Gurudev immediately after his arrival at the temple. India, as we know, experiences intense heat, especially in the state of Odisha. To relieve the deities from the scorching summer, the Chandan Yatra festival begins every year in Jagannath Puri. The festival involves applying sandalwood paste on the limbs of the deity Archa Vigraha of Jagannath known as Madan Mohan to provide him relief from the heat. The Chandan Yatra festival is celebrated with great fervor across Odisha, including Bhubaneswar Dham, where the Chandan Yatra of Lord Ananta, Vasudeva and Lingaraj at Bindu Sarovar is particularly famous. The festival begins on Akshaya Tritiya and lasts for 21 days, during which the Lord is taken out of the temple every evening for a boat ride in a lake. After bathing and washing off the sandalwood paste, he returns to the temple. Thousands of people in Odisha participate and enjoy the divine play of God. Before the temple consecration in Bhubaneswar, the small deities of Gour Nitai who had already arrived were also anointed with sandalwood paste during the summer days. Every evening after the temple closed, they would bath and then rest. Rath Yatra was celebrated in ISKCON Bhubaneswar even before the temple was consecrated. In 1988, Srila Gurudev initiated the first Rath Yatra with the small deities of Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra and Sudarshan Dev using the travelling Sankirtan bus. When the temple was consecrated in 1991, the larger deities of Jagannath, Krishna Balaram and Gour Nitai arrived. In the summer of 1991, on the 16th of May, Akshaya Tritiya, at around 3 a.m., Gurudev was sleeping in his heart when Jagannath appeared to him in a dream. Lord Jagannath expressed his displeasure, saying, "You are performing our Snana Yatra with great pomp and the Rath Yatra as well. Why wouldn't you conduct the Chandan Yatra festival? It is very hot here in the temple and we are feeling the heat. From today onwards, you must also perform the Chandan Yatra." After giving these instructions, Lord Jagannath shared further details about how he wanted the Chandan Yatra to be conducted. God in his playfulness asked his devotee to fulfill his desires, even though he is perfect in every way. Gurudev woke up immediately and realizing the significance of the dream, bowed down in his mind to Lord Jagannath. Later that morning, Gurudev instructed his personal assistant to call the temple president Chaitanya Chandra Prabhu. When Chaitanya Chandra Prabhu arrived, Gurudev informed him of Jagannath's desire to hold the Chandan Yatra, starting that very day. Chaitanya Chandra Prabhu, being from Odisha, knew how grand the Chandan Yatra in Puri is. He expressed concerns about the preparations, noting that they would need a boat and a pond for Krishna Balaram's boating, and all of this could not be arranged in a single day, and that it was better to do it the following year. However, Gurudev was resolute. insisting that Krishna Balaram's wishes had to be fulfilled immediately. Gurudev then called his disciple, His Grace Patita Pavan Das, a civil engineer, and instructed him to create a pond by the evening. With the help of His Grace Gokulananda Das and other disciples, they dug a small pond in front of the temple, covered it with a plastic sheet, and filled it with water. A boat was also procured, and the temple was beautifully decorated with flowers. Srila Gurudev called the chief priest, His Grace Shankar Pandit Prabhu, and explained how the Chandan Yatra would be conducted. Sri Krishna Balaram would be carried down from the temple in a palanquin, circumambulate the Chandan Kunda, board a boat for a ride, bath, and then receive Arati and Bhoga, including a grand offering of Chappan Bhoga. After Bhoga offering is over, Krishna Balaram will again take the boat ride and then return to the temple. This routine would last for 21 days, with Krishna Balaram coming out of the temple each evening. Gurudev also requested a bhajan sandhya with classical songs like Gita Govinda, Chanda and Champu, along with Odissi dance to entertain Krishna Balaram as per their wish. From that day onward, the Chandan Yatra has been celebrated with great splendor at ISKCON Bhubaneswar every year for 21 days. Let us now listen to some of Gurudev's words about the Chandan Yatra.
Begin from today. Chandan Yatra is famous here. And Utkal Jagannath's famous Yatra, all know it. You understand? That's summer season, you see, so heat. So Lord will smear sandal paste whole body, we have done it. So this Yatra will continue from today for 21 days. And we also start this Yatra from today. So in the evening, every day will take place here. You are all take part in it. There will be Sankirtan, and Krishna Balaram will go in palanquin, procession, there will be circumambulation, also sitting in that pot where there is some paste, sandalwood paste, and some lighting arrangement is there, some bhajan, kirtan, so will go on. And this is in the Skanda Purana. Yes, Snan Yatra, Chandan Yatra, Rath Yatra, many Yatras. It's all written in Skanda Purana. So this is according to Veda, Skanda Purana. That's purpose. This year we just start, and we make an artificial pond this year. Krishna Balaram sit there and will circulate. Because today is one round, tomorrow 2 rounds, then third 3 rounds, then 4 rounds, and say 21 days will go on. Last day 21 rounds. So we have Jagannath here. And no, Jagannath wants it. So Jagannath is Krishna. He is not moving this. So Krishna Balaram will come with small details. We bring Krishna Balaram small details. We have palanquin, and palanquin will decorate it. So carry chama, roller, kirtan, so many procession will bring shampoo, then circumambulate, then all these things. Some light decorations will be there, some canopy will be there. So much will do. This is Jagannath's festival, Yatra. Devotees of Jagannath will say, do. He wants to offer this service to us also. This year we begin. Next year something better. We make a pond here, and we'll do, and a small boat here, and also like this. Yes, why not? Mahaprabhu did Sankirtan during Chandan Yatra. That mention is there.
In our previous episodes, we have listened how Gurudev often communicated with small Gaur Nitai deities. Even though God and his pure devotee may be present before our eyes, but they are always situated in the spiritual world, performing their divine leelas. His Grace Shankar Pandit Prabhu recounts that 2 days after the Chandan Yatra began, Gurudev, thinking everything was going as per Krishna Balaram's wishes, felt they needed nothing more. But that night Jagannath appeared to Gurudev in a dream and said, "You are giving me everything, but you are not giving me pan, betel leaf and sarbat, a sweet water preparation. From tomorrow onwards, provide both of these as well." Gurudev immediately called His Grace Shankar Pandit Prabhu and asked if God was being offered pan and sarbat during the Chandan Yatra. When Shankar Pandit Prabhu replied that they were not, Gurudev insisted that from that day onward, these should also be included in the offerings. There is a story in the Chaitanya Charitamrita where Gopal asked Madhavendra Puri, I have been lying inside the earth for so many years. My body is burning. I need sandalwood paste, Malay Chandan. Go and bring it from Jagannath Puri and apply it on my body. Just as Madhavendra Puri walked from Vrindavan to Jagannath Puri to fulfill this desire, the Lord always asks His devotees for service, who in turn serve the Lord and merge in the ocean of ecstatic love. After Nityananda Trodashi, Gour Purnima, Janmashtami and Rath Yatra, the Chandan Yatra has become a major festival at ISKCON Bhubaneswar, continuing for 21 days. Thousands of devotees participate in this event, witnessing the festival that Lord Jagannath himself wished to be performed by his devotee, Srila Gour Govinda Swami Maharaj. When a devotee takes part in this Chandan Yatra of the Lord with a pure heart, he receives the blessings of the Lord and his pure devotee. Hare Krishna.